Hey guys, Daryl Smith here once again, and today we're going to be shooting out the Blackstar HD Studio 20 and the Boss Katana 50. I was given this as a request actually by somebody. I forget the name of the user once again. I'm really terrible at this. But basically they said like do a Boss versus Blackstar. And at first I was like, alright, okay, that'll be an alright idea. But then I remembered that I suck at mic placement. I'm still learning quite a bit. But basically, I then remembered that both of these amps actually have line out options on them. So they both have emulated outputs on the back of each of the amplifiers. So basically, it sounds like the amp going into a cabinet. You know, it's emulated sound, so you don't have to worry about knocking mics or anything like that. So anybody can do it. If you have a simple interface, you just plug it straight into your interface and you're good to go. So what I decided to do was I recorded a couple of samples of clean on both of these amplifiers, just the clean channel on this, clean channel on that. Now the Boss, of course, has quite a few different sounds built into it. It has your acoustic signal, your clean signal, your crunch signal, your lead signal, and brown, which is like your super high gain kind of Van Halen-y kind of sound. Whereas the Blackstar just has the two channels, and you can adjust the voicing of the ISF function, the infinite shape feature I believe it's called. So you can adjust it there, but overall you have your two basic sounds built into the amplifier. However, not all of this test is going to be about which one may necessarily sound better or worse or whatever. Part of it also comes down to which one would you rather gig. The Blackstar, of course, has amazing, authentic, valve tones, if you will, great for the traditionalist. It is boosted partly through a pedal circuit into after the preamp stage, if I'm not mistaken, to get more high gain out of it. So some people may not consider it a true valve amp, but being a valve amp, it is very heavy. So if you're going to be gigging this, then be prepared. It is pretty bloody heavy, and you might go to the gym, because as you can tell, I'm not exactly the strongest of people. With the Boss, of course, being digital, and it's the same goes with solid state amps, it's incredibly light, so anybody can really lift this thing up and go. And it's super loud. It's got your half watt setting, your 25 watt setting, and your 50 watt setting. And then of course you can also get the Boss Katana 100, the 102x12, and you can get the head and all that stuff. But anyways, enough of all the technical details. You want to hear how it sounds. So first I'm going to show you all the settings that we have on each of the amplifiers before we get into the sounds. So here you can just see all the knobs and all the settings that are on the Boss here. Sorry about the lighting, it's kind of difficult to get a good angle from here. But you can see that everything is almost at 12 o'clock. Some of it's a little bit less, some of it's a little bit more. Of course, all the effects and all that are turned off, all the boosters are turned off. The only effect we have a little bit of reverb dialed in. It's just a little bit of spring reverb. And here's where the master volume is at on this one. As for the Blackstar, once again, a lot of it is about 12 o'clock, but some of it, we've got like the treble going. Actually, that's a little bit different from how it's set, but there you go. We got the treble just a little bit over halfway, we got the mids just a tiny bit scooped, and the bass rolled off a little bit because it's super low end. And we've got the gain, actually it was about there actually when I was recording, so about there, so just below halfway. And the ISF is rolled about a quarter of the way to the left, and once again we got about a quarter worth of spring reverb going on as well, with the master volume here about a third of the way up as well. So there we go. So let's get to the recordings. Okay, so here we are in Pro Tools. Here we can see we have this channel here has the Blackstar, this channel here has the Boss Katana on it. You can see there are no plugins, no sends, no nothing going on. It is just the raw sounds from the amplifier. So here is what they sound like. Okay, now we're going to rapidly jump between the two different amplifiers, just like this. So, what did you guys think? To be honest, I preferred the clean tone on the Blackstar. I thought it sounded a bit more Fendery, a bit more crisp. The Boss clean tone for me was a bit too boomy. It was kind of peaking a bit too much, especially when the strumming chords came along. However, I will say I actually kind of preferred the distortion tone out of the Boss Katana. It's weird, I should prefer the Blackstar, but the funny thing is, that doesn't mean to say that I don't like the distortion in the Blackstar. I think it sounds awesome, especially when you crank it a little bit more. But in this test I was just trying to make the distortion as equal as possible. If I went on the crunch channel on the Boss, then we wouldn't really be getting enough distortion, so it wouldn't have been really all that fair. But hey, you know, that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys will prefer something completely different to that. But that's all up to you, so I'm gonna just leave that to you for you guys to decide. So just let me know down in the comment section below, and thank you very much for watching. And again, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It'll be somewhere on the screen somewhere. Check out some of my earlier videos, and enjoy this Les Paul in the background as well. Also, all the guitar stuff in this video was recorded with the Ghost fret, just so you know.